World of Tanks. You know, I don't know why it's taken me this long to actually play World of Tanks, considering this is a primarily tank-based channel, but we're gonna fix that today. Woo! So for those who don't know, my name is Panzer. I'm a former tank commander. I used to command a Leopard 2, and since World of Tanks is supposed to at least make you feel like a tank commander, I'm here to find out today just how true that really is. But of course, our first order of business is figuring out what tank to play, and yeah, there's a lot of them. We have all of these countries. We've got Germany, the Soviets, the US, France, Great Britain, China, Japan, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Sweden, and Italy. And they all have these tanks. But there are some tanks that I do at least recognize. Like this one. This is the Leopard 1. Wow. But of course, if you, like me, have taken this long to try World of Tanks, then this video is sponsored by World of Tanks, the free-to-play, action-packed MMO tank game full of real, authentic, and historically accurate tanks, as well as some really cool inspired ones. And if you, like me, have taken this long to get into World of Tanks, now's your chance. If you click the link in the description below and sign up and install World of Tanks for free using the code COMBAT, that's C-O-M-B-A-T, you will get yourself a Cromwell B Tier 6 tank, as well as 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium time, and 3 rental tanks to try out for 10 battles each. Of course, these are only available to brand new players, so this is the best time to get in on it. Check the link out down in the description, and thank you once again to Wargaming for sponsoring this video. And let's get back to it. Alright, so first things first, we need to figure out what exactly a tank actually is. Now, a tank typically is a vehicle that has tracks, although it doesn't always have to have it, but you normally see them with some kind of cannon, a fairly large caliber one at that, mounted to some form of turret. And that's the typical basics of a tank. So when we're talking about something like this MS-1 over here, which is one of the earliest examples of a tank, you start to see exactly how that would at least begin to play out anyway. Now, thankfully, a lot of modern tanks don't have just 2 crew members, as this one only has a driver and a commander who is expected to shoot, load, and aim the gun at the same time. Now, we have been spotted. All right, I'm gonna try to hit this guy. Okay, he's taking some damage here. Let's push him back. Yeah, a 5v1 is never a good scenario for anybody, least of all in a tank. Oh, where's this guy going? Where are you going? Don't you run away from me. Oh, he's getting away. All right, let's see if we can flank him here. Hello. Oh, we got a kill. Nice. That's it. This game is gorgeous, though. Look at that. I remember seeing the trailers of the game when it was like brand new, when it first came out, and it didn't look anything like this. Things have really come a long way. Let's see if I can get this guy here. I don't think he can see me. Oh no, now he can see me. So what we have here is actual use of camouflage. Like this foliage right here is actually blocking line of sight really well. So that's nicely simulated there. And that's something that, yeah, tanks do actually have to think about. You wouldn't consider it, given that, you know, modern tanks are so huge that people wouldn't see them, but you'd be surprised. A well-camouflaged tank is really hard to see. I mean, I guess that's the point, right? All right, let's see if we can get this guy. Okay, that might be his engine here. He's spotted me, I think. All right, let's see if I can get it again. Alright, I'm gonna hit his track. Let's see if I can do that. Nope, never mind. No, I did get his track. Alright, he's hit me. I'm filling in with holes right now. I think this is a 45mm cannon, so not exactly huge, but big enough when the tanks are real small. Remember, it's not about the size of the gun. It's about the size of the target or something. Now, I like that the tanks do disappear from sight. Now, some people might think that doesn't seem totally realistic. And I mean, yeah, stuff doesn't disappear from sight in that way in real life, but you have to remember tanks are very hard to see out of. So because you don't actually have that kind of situational awareness from having a, you know, a third-person camera like that, it's actually more realistic than you would think. Ooh, we completed a mission. I don't know what mission it was, but we completed a mission. Right, so that wasn't too bad. This is the first ever battle, and I got 2 kills out of it. I am doing good. All right, so that was tier 1. And now we're at the opposite end of the scale. Tier 10, and already the tanks are huge. Also, I can kind of like do like a commander position like this. I'm actually like sitting on top of the tank. I do like that if you zoom out far enough, you get like a big view like this. Really good for seeing where your squad is, or if anybody's with you and you're not just out there alone. Remember, tanks don't fight alone. Tanks work as part of a team or a platoon or a company, but they don't go alone. Gotta say, the Leopard is fast. Like, this is fast. And yeah, the real thing, I mean, speaking with experience from the Leopard 2 especially, they are fast. They are fast tanks. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just lightly crest it over here. Oh, hang on. Get myself into position. I don't want to expose myself too much. Oh, there we go. There's the enemies. They don't know where I am yet, so I'm just gonna let them come on through here. There we go. There's one. One hit. Oh, hang on. There's something way back there. What are you doing? I am Sniper. I will hit you. Ooh, I just dodged that. I was like Neo using that reverse speed on the Leopard. That's amazing. All right, this T-55 is going on up. It's always weird seeing a target on your side, but you know. Now, the question is, can I spot him again, or is he like out of my range now? I'm pretty sure I could just like do that, right? Like, would that count as a hit? I mean, I guess if they're still there though, right? Oh, hello. Oh no, I've been seen. I've been seen. I mean, either way, they already know I'm up here. So I should probably go like the long way so I don't get hit. I'm trying to play smart. Like, I'm actually trying to learn things. Oh, okay, I did it. I did a damage. I wasn't even aiming that right. At least I don't think so anyway. Okay, where do I hit you? Like on the... Oh, I missed that. Okay, can I hit him again? All right, that's ricocheting. Okay, so it is a risky shot trying to hit the roof there. My gun got hit though. Not entirely sure what that's gonna do. I'm guessing it makes your shots less accurate. But yeah, I mean, a hit to a gun or the sighting systems would do that. I mean, most of the time it would actually take you out of commission entirely, so there is that too. All right, let's use our speed. Speed! Oh, hello. Oh, there's actually something right there. Oh, I'm doing everything wrong right now. I've just given them free hits. Oh no. This is not good. Ooh, T-55 is really cleaning up. I mean, this is the first time I've ever played a Leopard 1 in this game, so this is surprising. It is actually not that surprising because it plays exactly as you would expect it to. Really fast, not a lot of armor. All right, let's hit you. Can I hit him again? Ooh, hello, hello. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, we do have the whole team out, so that's all right. We don't need him. We don't need the capture. Okay, so maybe the Leopard is a little bit too high tier. But what about something a little lower and smaller? Yep, it's this, which is not technically a tank. This is a tankette, or actually a tractor. The Renault UE was meant to just be a tractor. And then someone had the brilliant idea of like, why not put a 57mm anti-tank gun on it? And so we have this, the UE 57. Now what's great about this is because it's so small, you're hardly gonna see it, are you? And also it's a very, very fast firing little gun, which is also really nice. The downside is we are playing a tank destroyer, which means a lot of sitting and waiting. I'm not sure I'm a fan of, so let's go where the action is, because that's exactly what you would think of doing when you have the same amount of armor as a piece of A4 paper. So away we go. About reaching our top speed of 35 kilometers an hour, I think we're just gonna park ourselves right about here. And then we wait. I also have this cool little consumable, well, not consumable, but I also have this cool little piece of equipment called binoculars, which works very well when I'm sitting still. Gives me just that little bit extra vision. Yeah, vision, that's the one. All right, I'm just gonna turn myself this way. And we'll see if we can shoot at anything coming down that way. In fact, I'm very sure we'll have to worry about somebody coming down this road. Oh, I just missed him. Imagine waiting all this time just to miss that shot. It's never fun, is it? All right, time turns ourselves around because we have a problem going on over here. Ooh, can I just pick this guy off, I wonder? I don't think so. I may have come here a little too late. Hello. No! That was my shot. Well, it wasn't. But, you know, such is life. At least now we know where they're coming from. Let's use the trees. Use the terrain to our advantage. I think this is the time I gotta be a little bit more aggressive. Is he running away from me? I swear he's running away from me. Oh, I think he sees me. Oh, he definitely sees me. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I gotta hit him. Hit him again. Woo! Oh, that was close. Oh, there's somebody else here. Oh, my engine's knocked out. No, 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 no. Where are you going? I want revenge. I want revenge. Just quickly repair my engine. I probably should have done that earlier, then I wouldn't have taken that hit. Woo! That was a big explosion. So, okay, maybe a tank destroyer isn't really my speed, but hey, we're here to talk about the tanks. And so, this is the most iconic British tank, the Matilda. Getting a nice nudge in the back from a sentient doorstopper, also known as a Hetzer. Now, of course, the Matilda technically is what you would call an infantry tank, a tank that is designed to support the infantry, and of course keep pace with them. As such, it is quite slow. But that is okay, because slow and steady wins the race, and also gets really long shots like that. I forgot about how high of an arc this thing has. I feel like an artillery gun. It's actually quite incredible. This is what you would call a howitzer, and its primary purpose would be to, well, break fortifications. Not necessarily tanks, but that being said, an explosive is still an explosive, and it does have the desired effect. Still, it would only have the desired effect if I was actually hitting something, and that on its own is proving to be somewhat difficult. But also, given that this is an infantry tank, it does actually have more armor than the cruiser or cavalry tanks would have, mainly because they're designed to be at the front lines drawing fire. So they would actually be quite well protected. Although, I don't fare my chances very well against something like a KV-2. That still might be a tad difficult. Ooh, okay, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. Of course, not all Matildas are built equal, and that is why, as you can see from the red star on the side, we have this, the Matilda Mark IV on the Soviet Lend-Lease program, which means it has the F-34 76mm gun, also seen on the T-34. At least I think it's the F-34, but either way, it is a very, very different gun for a very different purpose. There's a T-67. Oh, I just missed that shot. That was a smart move from him, backing off from the firing position just as return fire was about to come in. Exactly what you should be doing when you're firing from a ridgeline, FYI. And indeed, hull down tactics are very much something you actually do in real tanks. So, you know, points for authenticity right there. The real world tactics actually make a difference. There is a leopard in that village over there. That's slightly worrying, but then again, I don't think it's the leopard that I'm thinking of, but I can never escape it, can I? Now, of course, given that I have teammates watching that ridgeline there, it is relatively safe to cross the open field like this, but you wouldn't want to do that otherwise, especially not in a tank that doesn't really go particularly fast. Oh, I've been spotted. Ah, I've been spotted by the leopard. Now the question is, am I just gonna get artillery to death now? I'm getting hit a lot. Oh, I didn't even pen him. Oh, that is especially worrying. Uh-oh. I'm fighting a light tank that I cannot kill. This is a pretty significant problem right now. Okay, I remember the artillery was somewhere here. I think I just hit something. Oh, I did hit something. It just wasn't what I was aiming at. That's fine. I guess we're going leopard hunting now. Come on, one more hit, one more hit. Yeah, let's go. Oh, okay, I bounced a shot from something that I didn't see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back into cover. Back into cover. And safe and sound. Hello. What are you doing? I've been hit. Uh-oh. Well, he very sensibly got out of danger there, but we are not out of the woods, and this is not something I can do anything about, I don't think. But let's try it anyway. Oh, never mind. We have the power of faith. Come on, hit him again. Just one more hit. One more. I just need to hit him one more time. Oh, that was very close. Can I hit him there? Yes! Oh, I did some damage. Also, I like that, you know, I haven't been spotted recently because my camo net was active. So when you stop for a little while, get a little sound, and now the camo net is active. You don't see it, but the effect of it is there. And that's realistic because, yeah, camo nets don't tend to work on things that are moving. generally speaking. Alright, so what about the opposite end of the scale? And we've got one over here, which is very much the opposite end of the scale to the Matilda. We have the heavy tanks, and this is a T-150. Now, ostensibly very similar to the KV series of tanks. In fact, I believe the T-150 was a project based on that, but I don't really know. I'm not a historian. But what I do know is that heavy tanks do the role that main battle tanks more or less do now, except main battle tanks do it with the speed of a medium tank. So things have certainly changed, and we have a Super Chaffee over here bullying this FV-304, but we should be fine. Now, of course, this is an assault tank, or breakthrough tank, so we gotta use our armor to punch a hole through the enemy lines. That's the idea. Of course, you don't want to be caught out in the open, necessarily. Oh, we're being flanked. We are being flanked, ladies and gentlemen, more or less. Okay, so the downside of a heavy tank, speed, repositioning, not as easy. I'm ricocheting a lot of shots here, but I have definitely taken some hits. So now that I'm almost dead, and now that that tank destroyer over there is very, very dead, let's rethink this a little bit. I've blocked a total of 1,655 shots. That's a fair amount, honestly, at this tier. Of course, all of the World of Tanks veteran players are going to be like, what are you doing? But yes, I don't know. I do not know what I am doing. I'm not sure entirely why I'm trying to play this like a sniper. I really shouldn't be. Mainly because of that. I gotta tell you, having little Captain America here makes me feel good. I love the Chaffee. The M24 Chaffee is one of my favorite tanks, and it solves one of the problems that the heavy tanks have, in that it's fast. Oh, so very fast. Especially with this lovely little consumable I've got here, which gives me even more engine power. Of course, what we're supposed to be doing in a little tank like this is scouting, but I'm not really all about that. And I'm trying to do some damage here. I feel like that's not the right way to be playing this, but it's fun. Yeah. But it's beginning to kind of sink in a little bit for me that World of Tanks is very much the kind of game that rewards you for playing the tank in the way that, historically at least, it was intended to be played. Oh, I managed to get a sneaky shot on that Su-85. He is definitely going to be watching that side now. Oh, no, now he's distracted. He is distracted. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Let's go. And of course, during Korea and a certain part of World War II, the Chaffee was a very effective airborne and light tank, as it should be. That's what it was designed to do. So we can do some very cheeky things in it. Oh! Quick, get the track back up. Go, 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 go. Oh, my driver's injured. No. That is a problem. Driver being wounded is a problem. I believe he's coming to kill me now. I can't do anything about this. But I have tracked him, which means the team will be able to pummel him, well, until he repairs his track. But he is stuck there now. So, hey. 1 kill, 882 damage. Yeah, it's not great, but I had a lot of fun. And finally, a tank that looks modern, but is actually kind of old. And in fact, it's a copy. This is the Type 59, the Chinese-produced version of the iconic Cold War tank, the T-55. I mean, in the past, I called tanks that look like this targets, and that's not going to change anytime soon. That is a very unique looking tank right there. But I hope this conveys to you just how many different kinds of tanks are available in World of Tanks. It truly is a World of Tanks within the sheer just variety that we have here. And I know I definitely have a bias towards medium tanks, especially hull down sniping medium tanks, but you gotta admit that this is still pretty special with the amount of heavies and lights that you can play as well. And I haven't even talked about artillery as much because it just really isn't for me. It's just not the kind of gameplay that I personally prefer, and so I have never really gotten into it all that much. I think I hit him. Oh, I did hit him. Yeah, hit him on the move. He's on fire. Alright, I'm gonna try to be a little more aggressive here. Let's go. Fire another shot off in that direction. Hopefully. Ooh, didn't quite get him. Oh, I've been hitting the butt. That was an ammo rack hit as well. That could have been bad. Okay, I need to fix that. I need to fix that badly. Ooh, I've gotten myself into a bad spot here. Alright, we'll fight one at a time. Let's go. Somebody please help me. Yeah, charging in head first doesn't always work. And it's kind of proven right here, because that is definitely not what we should have done. And there you have it. That is World of Tanks. A game that I played years and years and years ago, and it did not look anything like this. It has evolved so much, and is still one of the best, if not the best, free-to-play tank games out there. Like, with the sheer variety of tanks you have now, I remember when it was just Germany, the Soviet Union, and the US, and I think Japan as well. I believe it was just the 4 nations here, and look how many we have now, and look how many tanks are in each one. I mean, definitely some have more than others, but even so, you're still talking about hundreds and hundreds of tanks. That's all the stuff that you can get for free by playing the game. But of course, if you want something a little special, there's also premium tanks that you can pick up, which also have their own little perks as well, but it's entirely optional, and I think even with just the free stuff, you can really get pretty far into this. And I know a lot of people are gonna look at the, you know, the damage modules and the hit points and think, oh, it looks quite arcadey and there's no way that that could feel authentic. But take it from me, who has actually been on a real tank, commanded an actual tank, and led crews, there is something about this that definitely feels just right. It's one of those things that's a little bit hard to describe, but because you have to play the tanks in the way that they're intended to, you have to make the most of your actual platform, is exactly what you have to do as a tank crew or commander. And as I've demonstrated, playing it the wrong way, you know, charging in with no concept of tactics, definitely doesn't work out very well for you. And making use of terrain and sightlines, absolutely 100% that is something that you would actually do. So, from a gameplay perspective, yes, it's authentic. But if you would like to try it out for yourself, of course, once again, click the link down in the description below and use code COMBAT to get yourself all of those goodies. And thank you very much to World of Tanks for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and of course subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. My name is Panzer, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.